My father was not a wise man by trade. He was a farmer. He never read a philosophy book, never gave a speech, never once used the word purpose in his life. But he taught me more about time and fate in 3 afternoons than any teacher ever did. This is the story of those 3 lessons, and the one he never got the chance to finish.
I grew up on a small farm, the kind of place where the loudest sound most days was wind moving through wheat. My father worked with his hands his whole life. He didn't talk much, but when he did, I learned to listen closely, because he never wasted a word. The first lesson came when I was 9 years old. I had planted a row of seeds in our garden, and 3 days later, I couldn't stand it anymore. I dug them back up with my bare hands, furious that nothing had grown yet. My father found me kneeling in the dirt, seeds in my palm, angry at the ground itself.
He didn't scold me. He just knelt down beside me and said, "You can't rush a season, son. Everything that's meant to grow has its own time to arrive. Pulling it up early doesn't speed it up. It kills it." I didn't understand him then. I thought he was only talking about plants.
Years went by. I grew up, impatient anyway, in a hurry to finish school, in a hurry to get the job, in a hurry to prove myself before I was ready for anything. I dug up every seed I ever planted. Relationships, plans, dreams. I abandoned them the moment they didn't bloom on my schedule. It cost me more than I like to admit. The second lesson came when I was 25. I complained to my father that I had wasted 5 years chasing the wrong career. He didn't argue with me. He just walked me to an old clock in our hallway, one that hadn't worked in years, and asked me what time it was. I told him it was stopped. It couldn't tell time at all. He said, "Neither can you, looking backward. A broken clock is right twice a day, by accident. You'll only be right on purpose if you look forward." Then he added something I have never forgotten. "Nothing you lived through was wasted, son. It was aimed. You just couldn't see the target yet." He was right. Every wrong turn had quietly built something in me I would need later. Patience, humility, the ability to start over without shame. The job that failed me taught me the exact skill that built the one that mattered. The heartbreak that gutted me taught me who to look for next. Nothing had been random. It had all been aimed. The third lesson came on the last afternoon I ever spent with him. He was sick by then. Thinner, quieter. I sat beside his bed, and for once in my life, I didn't rush him to speak. He looked at me and said, "Time isn't the enemy you think it is. You've spent your whole life trying to outrun it. But time was never chasing you, son. It was just walking beside you, waiting for you to notice it." I asked him what I was supposed to do with that. He smiled and said, "Stop checking the clock. Start checking who's sitting next to you." Those were some of the last words he ever said to me. I used to believe time was something to defeat, something to out-earn, out-plan, out-hustle. Now I understand what he meant. Every delay had a reason. Every detour had a destination. And every hour I spent mourning the hours I'd lost,
was an hour I would never get back either.
If you're waiting for your life to make sense, it already does. You just haven't reached the part of the story where it reveals itself yet. Plant the seed. Stop digging it up. And when the people who matter are sitting beside you, put the clock down.